Hi everyone, Dr. Karam, board certified facial plastic surgeon, specializing in facial rejuvenation, helping people look as young as they feel. And today I want to highlight a patient journey. This is a patient who's near and dear to my heart. I've known her for nearly 15 years. Her name is Dawn, and she has had a journey with me that started when she was in her mid-40s, and we performed a fat transfer and a lower eyelid skin pinch. And 10 years later, she comes back with laxity and elongated upper lip, and we perform a vertical restore and a lip lift. So when you bring the whole thing together, what we basically have is eye rejuvenation, volume rejuvenation with fat transfer, lip lift to shorten the elongated lip that happens with age in many of us, and the vertical restorer, which treats the overall laxity of the entire face. So let's take a look at her surgical journey and watch her through the various stages of the post-operative period. I think you're going to find her results to be amazing, and how she, in her mid-50s, literally looks like she's in her early 30s. And that's really what it's about, to help people fundamentally look as young as they feel. So let's take a look at these various stages.
First of all, my under eyes are really dark. I have to put a ton of makeup on to cover it. I don't know if there's anything you can do about that. But also all my lower, I would say my lower face is just totally sagging, and lip lines and jowls, and I don't know. I just want it fixed. And my cheeks have fallen down. They used to be a little higher. So that's it. Just another view of this face.
All right, so I'm here with Dawn. Dawn is from Boise, Idaho, and she's one of my favorite patients because she was actually one of my very early patients that we did fat transfer on about 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, so she came out from Boise back then, and 10 years ago she came in for a fat transfer and a skin pinch. And so let's kind of take a look together. Here is and she was in one of my original photo books, actually. So this was her at that time, and basically what was going on was there was some hollowing around her eyes, hollowing around her mid-face and jawline. So we did a fat transfer to restore all that volume, and it's a really pretty outcome. We took a little bit of skin from the lower eyelids just to get that area to have a better transition between the eyelid and the cheek. And for years, Dawn has enjoyed this level of change. Is that right?
I loved it.
Yeah. And so Dawn, tell us real briefly a little bit about when you started to notice, she's 55 now, and when did you start to notice a little bit of laxity changes, or some things that were leading you to look less fresh?
I would say a few years ago, I just started noticing everything kind of starting to fall, kind of getting loose down here. My cheeks have fallen down. So although I had enough volume, the sagging was just not looking good.
Yeah.
So now I'm here again.
So now she's here again. So what's fascinating is that for 55, I just told her a minute ago, she looks amazing, really, really amazing. And I don't mean it, to say for 55, but I mean it as all around she looks amazing. But she's just starting to get the early changes, chin up just a little bit, starting to get a little bit of laxity under here and a little bit of looseness around the jawline. But I think one of the really important points here is that because we did the fat transfer 10 years ago, you can see she's got fantastic volume in the mid-face, fantastic volume in the jawline and temples and under eyes, and all those areas have maintained excellent volume. But it's not just a volume issue. I think one of the things that I've noticed over the last 15 years of doing fat transfers are that people who get them done, whether they get them done in their 30s or early 40s, it slows the aging process down significantly. Oh. And I see that day in and day out. We have a ton of friends and people who are close to me that I get to see year after year, and it's like they're aging at a very slow rate. And you're another example of that. So, but I think at the same time, this is a really, really good time to kind of get in there and do an early approach to basically bring the jawline and neck back up into position, in this vertical restore technique, bringing it all back up like this, taking care of the lateral brow and temple area like that as well. And once we do that, we'll get all this early laxity reinforced and brought back up. The mid face, which is just starting to come down just a little bit, we'll bring that right back up a little bit as well. And the lateral brow coming up as well. And I think that's going to be gorgeous. And in addition, we're going to do a little lip lift, which I think is going to really add that next level to it, because bringing the lip up just slightly and shortening that distance, bringing the red lip more into balance and seeing less of the white lip is going to fit the overall youthful look in a beautiful way.
I'm super excited.
I am too. I am too. She just got in and we're gonna head back to the OR in a few minutes, and along the way we'll do some post-operative stuff to show the people how the process of healing, and finally when you're all done, how it all looks.
Okay.
All right. Good. Well, thank you. All right. So we have Dawn all marked up here. So the incisions will hide within the hairline, go behind the ear, and go behind the ear sulcus and into the hairline. So as you can see, when the hair is down and you're looking basically from this preview, you can't see any signs of incisions. These other purple marks are just basically showing the extent of the procedure, the level that we're going to be working on. And we'll just finish the marking here. So basically, for the neck, we're going to be working in this space, taking care of this looseness here. And then for the lip lift incision, it hides underneath the base of the nostril. So it hides beautifully.
Excited. Day 5, you can see all my swelling and bruising. Basically have a black eye right here. And my lips. Got some bruising over here. And just like a lot of swelling and tightness. Day 7, and yes, you can see I still have a lot of swelling right around my eye, my ear. My lips, or this part's a little swollen still, and this is still swollen and bruised, as you can see right here. But it's getting better every day. Hello! It's day 9, and things keep getting better and better each day a little bit. Still have some major awkward swelling right over here and some bruising, and over here of course as well. But things seem to be getting better each day, and I think I'm gonna like my results. Day 10, and starting to be able to smile, and still like really tight and swollen here and here. So hopefully that goes down and I'll look better. Okay, it's day 12 since my procedure, and still have some residual swelling, some tightness. Can't really smile all the way. Okay, so now it is day 15 or 16, I think, after my procedure. And each day it's getting a little bit better, Still have some tightness in my face. And I know I definitely have some swelling over here and kind of under here. But this side's pretty much going back to normal. But that's it. Here I am, it's February 18th. Things are looking pretty good. So let's see if you can see the scars. And then on this side, I mean, it's pretty good. It's really good. Just give it a little bit of time. But anyway, this is my face. I was having some swelling like right here, but it seems to be finally subsiding, so that's good. And yeah, that's it. In January, it will be 2 years since I had the vertical restore. Oh, I also had the lip lift, but I didn't have any fat transfer or anything like that. I didn't really need it at that time. And I just wanted to tell you that I am just so happy. I look at older videos of myself and I just think, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did this. And my lip is, I love it, the lip lift, it was great. And then of course the scars, now being almost 2 years later, are incredibly amazing, and you can't even see them. So hopefully you can see that. And then of course I have one over here. Not sure if you can see anything, you probably can't. So, you know, I can wear my hair back, nobody knows anything, and it's just been great, wonderful, and I'm so happy with my results. I know probably in 5 to 10 years I'll be back in your office for something new, but thank you so much for the great results. And this is almost 2 years post vertical restore, and if I can help others feel comfortable about doing it, I'm happy to do that.
All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that journey following along with Dawn. We're so grateful that she was so kind enough to share those different stages of her own recovery. And this is really designed to give everyone a good idea of what the process is like, as well as what's possible. Looking at these before and afters, seeing how great she feels fundamentally is just an incredible, incredible thing for me as a surgeon to be able to give to somebody, and something that I'm extremely passionate about and love what I do on a daily basis. But I also love educating and delivering information to you all to help you figure out what you need to do safely and efficiently, so you don't go down these different rabbit holes of procedures and techniques that don't fundamentally work. The key in Dawn's case is she did things on a regular basis. When she first started seeing the first signs of aging, she had her fat transfer and eyelid procedure, and then later on when she started to see laxity, she had the vertical restore, the lip lift, and when you see her at the end now, she structurally looks beautiful and sound. She's on beautiful skincare. She's on our trifecta system, which helps the skin from an anti-aging point of view for the long run. This is something I developed to help make great skin really simple to achieve for people by bringing all of the components all into one very simple system, 2 to 3 minutes, and off you go. So maintenance of the procedures is what her journey is going to look like going forward: sun protection, skincare, and occasional in-office treatments. And once again, thank you all so much for your attention. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can get more of this type of content. Go through the rest of it. We've got tons and tons of content about different aspects of facial rejuvenation, education, skincare, etc. Pass this along to some friends, and like it if you enjoyed this, and comment any questions, or just let me know what you thought of the video. It always is enjoyable for me to be able to look at that and also answer any questions you have. So thanks again, Dr. Karam. Until the next video, thanks again.